We conclude our program tonight with the last installment of this week's Campbell Playhouse presentation, brought to you by the makers of Campbell Soup. A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. When we last left you at the end of chapter 4, Scrooge received a visit from the third and final spirit, the ghost of Christmas. He has a gun, and he is frightened by a glimpse of his own fate. Yes, the bed was his own. The bed was his own. The room was his own. Best and happiest of all, the time before him was his own. To make amends in, Scrooge scrambled out of bed.
I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. The shadows of the things that would have been may be dispelled. They will be. I know they will.
Scrooge was laughing and crying at the same time.
I don't know what to do. I'm as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as merry as a schoolboy. A Merry Christmas to all. A Happy New Year to all the world.
He was checked in excitement by the churches ringing out the most joyous peals he had ever heard. Running to the window, he opened it and put out his head to a Sunday and called downward to a boy in a Sunday clothes loitering on the streets.
What's the day? What's the day, my fine fellow?
Today? Why Christmas Day?
It's Christmas Day? I haven't missed it. Do you know the poulterers at the next tree at the corner? An intelligent boy, a remarkable boy. Do you know whether they sold the price turkey that was hanging up there?
What? What is biggest me? It's hanging here now.
Is it? Go and buy it. No, I am in earnest. Come back with the man and I'll give you a shilling. Come back with him in less than 5 minutes, I'll give you half a crown.
The boy was off like a shot. Scrooge rubbed his hands together and began to laugh.
I'll send it to Bob Cratchit's. He shan't know who sends it. It's twice the size of Tiny Tim.
He dressed himself all in his best, and at last got into the streets. The people were by this time pouring forth, as he had seen them, with the ghost of Christmas present. And walking with his hands behind him, Scrooge regarded everyone with a delighted smile. In the afternoon, he turned his steps towards his nephew's house. He passed the door a dozen times before he could have enough courage to go up and knock.
Is your master at home, my dear?
Yes, sir. He's in the dining room, sir, along with the mistress. I'll show you upstairs.
Thank you. He knows me. I'll sew myself in. Fred!
Why, bless my soul. Who's that?
It's I, your Uncle Scrooge. I've come to dinner. Will you let me in, Fred?
Let him in? It's a mercy he didn't shake his arm off. He was right at home in 5 minutes. Nothing could be heartier. Wonderful party, wonderful games, wonderful happiness. But he was early at the office this morning. If he could only be there first and catch Bob Cratchit coming late. That was the thing I set his heart upon. The clock struck 9. No, Bob. A quarter past. No, Bob. He was a full 18 and a minute and a half behind his time.
Hello. What do you mean by coming here at this time of day?
I am very sorry, sir. I am behind my time.
Yes, you are. Yes, I think you are. Step this way, sir, if you please. Now, I'll tell you what, my friend. I am not going to stand up for this sort of thing any longer. And therefore, I'm about to raise your salary.
Bob trembled got a little near the ruler. He had a momentary idea.
A Merry Christmas, Bob. A Merry Christmas, Bob, that I give you for many a year. I'll raise your salary and endeavor to assist your struggling family. Make it the fires and buy another coal scuttle before you dot another I, Bob Cratchit.
Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all, and definitely more. And at Tiny Tim, he was a second father. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man. As the old city knew, it was said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well. May that be truly said of us, and all of us. And so as Tiny Tim observed, God bless everyone. This concludes our holiday program.
Before all of us here at the station go off the air and home to our families, we hope that our studio audience and all of you at home will join us in singing just one more carol.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.